and welcome to FM Tahiti. I hope you're all well. So in this one, we've played a few matches since. I think we've played a few matches anyway. So the last match we've seen was that 2-1 win over Uapoa, which seemed to have got us our second place. Sorry, and then we played the Huahine Eels, which we squeezed through 3-2, so we had a player sent off. But we still managed to get the win. That was a Yanin's hat-trick. Then we beat Moria 2-0. Yanin getting a penalty and McCormick popping in with a goal. And then in the Mutiny Trophy group stage, we beat Union Rimatara 4-0, which means we qualified for the final. But a canter, 18 scored, only 4 conceded. So we're going through the final against Puka Puka Typhoons. So we've got that final to look forward to as well. So we've got 2 cup finals coming up. Inter-Island Cup final and the Mutiny one, which hasn't been scheduled yet. So I thought we'd come back for the Teitaroa match because we're second. Teitaroa are first. This feels a little bit familiar. I feel like we're in the championship. There's only 2 points between us. So if we win, we take the kind of momentum back, take control of things. If they win, the gap gets a bit bigger. It gets a bit more difficult to try and challenge for the title and retain the title. So we've got them to play. In terms of other things that have gone on, I'll show you the transfers. So we got rid of a few players here and there. So because we brought in Zoran Florjanek, central defender, we shipped out Ram and Cowick alone. Sam Richards, because he wanted to go and he agreed, has gone out on a free to Mayao. And then Skybright's put an offer in for Michael Weaver. He's not being used. My assistant manager said he needs to go, and then he went. And immediately after that, Yanin, our star striker, got really angry that we got rid of such a leader. I said we didn't need him, we had other prospects, he could believe me. Then I had to have one of those team meetings where a couple of people supported him. So Jordan and Huck actually were supporting Yanin. And Bouvelet. I managed to win over Bouvelet, but Roche and Huck wouldn't come over to my side. I tried to get... What you can do is you can try and get your assistant manager, what I'm talking about, your captain or a vice captain to talk to the player if they're unhappy. The problem is Yanin is my captain. So I got McIntyre as the vice captain to try and talk to him. Didn't do anything, so he's still unhappy, which sucks, but I reckon we'll win him around. I also signed Luca Barr, so the Marquesan striker was on a free. Look at all those player traits that he's got there. Brought him in on a free, partly so he can train with us, so he's better for the international matches at the end of the season. But also because Moses Dallowin had some promises made to him about strengthening the attack, and I hadn't quite met that promise. I thought I might as well bring him in on free. It's a good signing. Keeps him in the game. Gets some training, so I put him on the bench for this match. Here we go, against Teitaroa, the Reefers. Our rivals from the very first season. Team my brother used to play as when we were doing the network games. Hoping Yanin's still going to be in form even if he's unhappy. Won't affect his game too much. Andre going straight for the shot, that would have been good. Got Spearlin resting on the bench. Cormac and Andre in the middle. There we go. Put that one in with some power, some anger. So he might be pissed off, but he's channeling that. That's a good start. I think if we win this match, the title race is very much in our hands. It'll depend on kind of how we can manage the team when we're in the OCL as well. But Teitaroa will have to deal with that too. That sneaks us into first. It's not bad. I'm not sure why Yanin was that bothered. I think it's because Weaver was listed as being a leader and influential because he's been at the club for so long and he played so many matches. He's kind of played his way up the hierarchy, so he's kind of important. And he was never a bad player. He always actually put in some decent performances despite his attributes being a bit pap. But he wasn't getting a look in because you've got Andre McCormack and Spearling. There's also Stroud as well, who play in the centre. Kerr, Erseg, so these are kind of youth players. They're all either as good as him, better than him, or more promising. So it's time for Weaver to kind of go. I didn't want him to just rot here based on his chance. If the Skybrights were interested, this is his opportunity. So we've got the depth. It's not like we weakened the squad. It's just because he was influential. Yannin wasn't quite on his toes then. To be honest, if I'd known it would have upset Yannin that much, I probably would have just kept Weaver. Because Weaver was fine. Oh, it's a good goal by them. It's out there. Just goes straight through. I think I've been gradually improving the defence, and now I think Makasina is the one that needs replacing if someone's going to be replaced. So I might start bringing Janik on because he's pretty good, and Makasina's not as good. Good mentally, but physically, right there. Zoran can meet both of them, those kind of mental and physical bits. Okay, let's see what we can do. Not happy. Gerard stressed. Not like you, you're fine. So we're out playing them. They had one shot on target and they scored with it. The draw's okay. Keeps us in touching distance. It's not a big issue. Well, we've dropped down to third now because of A's chance. Looks like it might be a good move. There we go. Jared just sweeps it in. So back where we should be. I was hoping we'd be in a comfortable position so I could bring on Bar. I thought McCormack was lining it for a shot then. No, Andre was instead. Easy assist, McCormack. Bring on Bar for Yannin. Spearling in for McCormack. And I say that's all my subs. Didn't think about that, did I? Bring Zoran on. Used up one of the subs. Dre. Offside? No. It's a Huck. Need to steal a goal there. One makes it seem very comfortable. To be honest, it was. Had 2 shots on target. That looks a bit dicey. It's a good takedown by Spearling and a good shot by Gerard. Gonna miss him. Definitely gonna miss him. Yeah. Just a good move, isn't it? Go on, Gerard. It was a good tackle. I really needed to go in there. 5-1. Happy with that. Very pleased with that one. Generally, all round, happy with that. So that gets us above. It's too early to say it's kind of in and out of the title race for definite, but I'd probably guess from 5th upwards, these are the only teams involved, and Taha and Eels can't afford to drop too many points, otherwise they're going to end up off the pace. Although Taha do have a game in hand, so that should be right. Edge Chance, in theory, if they win their game in hand, could go top. So it is anybody's title currently. We are in really good form. Look at our schedule, that's nice to look at, isn't it, that fixture list. Going to go back to the middle of October, last time we lost a game. So obviously we're going to lose a few now. Mopia, Motiwa and Manuet are all teams. They should all be beatable. Chance, Skybrights, Taha should be the tougher ones, along with Pepita and Bora Bora towards the end. Let's see how it goes. I don't know which match I'm going to come back for, because it's going to depend partly on when the OCL games are played. But I will see you in a minute, well, less than a minute for you guys, depending on which team I go for. I'll see you in a little second or two, and we'll play the next match. Okay, so we're back actually just for the very next match against Mopiha, and that's because if you look at the schedule, the group stages have been drawn for the O-League. So you've got this league match, and then group games, 2 more league matches, Meeting Trophy final, league match, Dragon Cup final. So it's busy. This month is busy. So I'll probably just play this one to finish off this episode. Next episode will be all the group games together. Then we'll probably come back for 2 finals. Squeeze them in together and they'll have a final run here. Unless something happens in the league that means, we need to pay more attention to some of those matches in between. But that's probably the schedule. So there's a fair few episodes left, really. This is the last season. I don't want to, well, for the backs probably, I don't want to squeeze too much out of that one and miss stuff out. Challenge, bloody blahs. You do need to win this one quite comfortably as well, just to kind of keep morale up, keep the form, the run going. We've got a few players off, so Lamb is suspended for his yellow card, as is McCormick. So we've got Server, I think, on the left filling in, and Spearling's come on for McCormick. Stroud's made it onto the bench. Go on, Spearling, now's your time. I mean, blocked, I reckon that'd have been alright. What's that? It wasn't even on target for like 3 points. Yanin's still unhappy with us. That's not changed yet. I'm hoping if we get through the group stage, I reckon we've got a good chance of winning. We've got Bar, Amicale, and 30 City Dwellers. But I think we should be able to take on all there. I'll show you the group stages again during the group stage episode. Shot. Good move, generally. You don't need to see that one. Hopefully that's one of many for this. We'll wait and see if there's a better go. Spearling's really trying it. He's part of everything so far, isn't he? But yeah, I'll show you the groups beforehand, but basically Teitaroa and they should be able to top and win as well. Team Wellington and Auckland are the New Zealand teams, and they're in separate groups. So basically, I'm expecting. I thought that was it. Did he miss blocks? Was it? Yes, I'm expecting us to top our group, Tettaroa to top theirs, Auckland to top theirs, and Wellington to top theirs as well. Can't see the other teams particularly challenging. I imagine AS Magenta and Gengi, I can never say it right, Sport, the actual current OCL holders in the real world, might get through in second place as well. And maybe the Tahiti City Dwellers or the Solomon Warriors will also get through. Maybe Bar. Yannin gets another goal. It looks a bit offside to me, but okay. Anyone playing him on? I mean, he's playing Yannin on. Fair enough. 13 shots to 1. Could be another rout. See the latest scores to see what else is going on. Tettaroa winning. It's Maupti. Skybrass winning, Bora Bora winning, Eels drawing, Taha losing, so Taha might be dropping out of this race. AS Chance aren't playing, so they've got 2 games in hand. Everyone now. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring on Bar. Tactics, just going to see what the... Yeah, bring him on there. Actually get his fitness up, rest Gerard for the group games as well. Should have really put another striker on the bench so I could have rested Yannin. Too much on it from Andre then. Stretching it. Andre. Quietly confident about the title in that we're playing good enough football now. Nothing's kind of stumped us for a little bit. But a few where we've just not been able to score, but that's not because we've not been making chances, being kind of lucky or being wasteful rather than not having a tactic that's working. Andre, get it through to someone. To have a go. Well, or Yannin can if he's going to score like that. 27th of the season for Yannin. Plenty more games left for him to score in as well. Bar gets an assist. Hopefully this will kind of boost Bar's attributes as well. So he'll be better internationally. At least his training as well will keep him match sharp and fit, which he was kind of missing when we were playing him in the friendlies. Try to see if I recognise any of the goal scorers. A few players out on loan here and there. Next, some more subs. Bring on Quentin. And again, I think Zoran. Casino again. Don't know why I was even considering that. Okay. Go on Pons, who's Beverley. Short option. Diakite is normally pretty good. Yeah. They do have some decent players. I think we've got to a stage now in the league where most teams in the Premiership at least got reasonably full squads unless they've got financial issues, and the squads are normally pretty good. So there's no excuse for being as bad as Morpia are. But there we go. Confident, didn't break a sweat. Morale is good. We are top, only by a point. And we could go second if Ace Chance win both of their games in hand. But we're top of the moment. That's what counts. So we'll come back for the group games in the next episode. I'll try and squeeze them all in to once. It might be a bit longer, but it gets the group stage done and together. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. As always, I really appreciate the time people put aside to watch these. I know what it's like when you've got a limited amount of time to do various bits and pieces. The fact that any of you have chosen to watch the stuff I've been putting out is much appreciated. If you've not subscribed, if you subscribe, that'd be grand. Or like, or comment, or follow me on Twitter at FM19. Thanks very much, guys.